Hey everyone, Noodle here. And today we're taking a very close look at yet another special item on the Season 21 scoreboard. The item in question today is the Houseboat Survival Tent. How different is it from the houseboat? How different is it from our other survival tents? And is it possibly the best tent yet? Now keep in mind, survival tents only make sense for Fallout First players. If you're not Fallout First, you can't even use a survival tent. So there is that limiting factor right off the bat. However, the access to a survival tent is one of the main reasons to get Fallout First. So if you're not yet Fallout First, perhaps by the end of this video you will have one more thing getting you closer to that subscription. Let's get right to it, shall we? The Houseboat Survival Tent is available on page 9 of the scoreboard. Where is everybody on the scoreboard? Let me know in the comments below. Me, I am on bonus page 1. At the moment, I have access to all of these items, and there will be a separate video on all of them if it's not out already. So let's run out a ways from my camp and find a place to park my tent. The first thing that you will notice about this tent is that it comes with a giant base, which usually is something that I'm not very thrilled about in prefabs. However, for the purposes of tents, having a giant base is actually really freaking cool because, you need tents in emergency situations. More often than not, you're on a hill. You know how Appalachia is. No matter where you go, you're on a hill. So, placing this tent here on a very unfriendly, very bumpy and vertical piece of land, I am able to sink it into the ground quite nicely. It doesn't even hover. I mean, with tents, it doesn't really matter if it hovers, but still, this is one of those bases that is done well, my friends. It's actually a little bit rounded, and your tent just sticks in the ground. As you can see, my tent is stuck halfway into the dirt, and that's fine for now. Let's just take a look at this thing and see what it's made of, and of course, what are the tools that it offers us. On the left here, we have the barbecue grill, our cooking station. Very nice, very fitting. A lobster trap that you can't use. A punch card machine. Ta-da! That is the single most important item in the tent for everyone. A musical instrument to tune yourself on, a tinker's workbench to work on your rod, very cute floor mat, ammo box, scrap box in the drowned variety, and the captain's controls are kind of sunk into the ground here, so we don't know what the tent offers there, but there's a cute little fish on the wall. And of course, we have a bed to rest on. Okay. Let's put it on flat ground, see how it sticks again, and also see what the front of the boat actually looks like on the inside. On flat ground, we can see that the base goes into the soil, into the pavement, quite completely, so the boat just kind of sits there, making it look like it washed up on the shore. I am kind of not hating on this tent. And this is what the front of the boat looks like when it's not sunk halfway into the hill. For our stash box, we have this beautiful pirate chest. And fish heads! Fish heads! And of course, the bed. Thematically, this is really well put together, except for the tinkerer's bench. I think that part they could have done a little bit differently. They gave us the generic one that I think is a little bit too clean and not very Fisher-like. But hey, can't complain, it gets the job done. Now, my question is, can we park this on water? It is a boat after all. The thing that has me doubting water placement abilities is the base. The houseboat itself parks directly on the surface of the water because it doesn't have a base. It's designed for being placed on water. And while it is identical to this thing, it's free floating. The tent is not, it has a base. I was pleasantly surprised that even though I can't just stick my boat right in the middle of the river, I can stick it pretty far out from the bank as long as some part of the base is touching the bank of the river. Look at how nicely that sunk in. It actually looks like this houseboat is just stuck in the mud. They did a surprisingly good job with this tent and its base. So what do you guys think? Best tent yet? Or do you have some complaints about it? My only concern about this tent is its size. It is big, it is beautiful, it is fully functional. The loadout changer is of course a must and very, very welcome here, but the whole thing is rather humongous. I was able to place it quite successfully in 3 different locations in Appalachia, but how friendly is it really? I will need to spend some more time with it, test it, and see if it's just too large and obnoxious for actual everyday use during events, for instance. Or maybe it doesn't matter. You tell me. Let me know in the comments if you're already using this tent, if you're looking forward to using this tent, or if Fallout First is a trap and you will never sign up for it and sell your soul away. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for a video where I review every single item on the scoreboard and rank them according to my scale of awesomeness. That is either coming very shortly or already out. If it's already out, it will be the next video linked in the final scene. And I will drop a link in the video description and the pinned comment. If you don't see those things yet, that means I'm still working on that video. So stay tuned. Noodle Pants, one half of Game Aviator. And until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
Where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride with dangers untold and no